Hello, I'm Amy O'Donnell, Communications Director for Texas Alliance for Life.
And I'm Dr. Joe Pojman, Executive Director. There's been a lot of attention this week on House Bill 2197 by State Representative Brent Money from Greenville. That bill would criminalize abortion for women, including the possibility of the death penalty. For several reasons, we think that is a very bad idea. We urge you to contact your state representative and ask them to oppose House Bill 2197.
Texas Alliance for Life has spent more than 35 years building a culture of life in Texas, protecting unborn children and supporting women with compassion, not condemnation. We believe that women facing an unplanned pregnancy deserve information about realistic alternatives to abortion available to them, not the threat of life in prison or the death penalty. House Bill 2197 is not in line with that mission. House Bill 2197 undermines that mission. It shifts the focus away from illegal providers and puts it on women in crisis. We should focus on enforcing current law against illegal providers and expanding life-affirming alternatives.
Texas has never prosecuted women for abortion, and we believe it would be a tragic mistake to start now. Thanks to the Human Life Protection Act, which was one of our top priorities in a previous session, Texas law already protects unborn babies beginning at conception from elective abortion. Physicians who violate this law face steep penalties, 99 years in prison, a $100,000 fine, mandatory loss of license, and the same applies to those trafficking abortion-inducing drugs into our state. We must enforce these strong existing protections while offering compassionate support, not criminal penalties, for women experiencing unplanned pregnancies.
And we know the law is working. Reported elective abortions have dropped from thousands per month to zero after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade and the Human Life Protection Act took effect. That's an incredible testament to the power of strong laws enforced with integrity and focused on those performing or facilitating illegal abortions, not women. At the same time, we can see that physicians are still performing medically necessary abortions to save the life of a pregnant woman or risk impairment of a major bodily function. This is the only abortion exception in Texas law.
Some claim that the Constitution requires some sort of equal protection that demands prosecuting women. But this is a false argument. When the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe, it said that legislatures could pass pro-life laws. But it never mandated that a pro-life law would need to require prosecuting women. Just last year, when the Texas Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of the Human Life Protection Act, it had no problem with the provision that exempts women from prosecution. Going back much earlier, abortion providers, but not the pregnant women, were prosecuted many times under Texas pre-Roe law before 1973, and the courts never had a problem with that.
House Bill 2197 could have a devastating effect on the pro-life safety net we've worked so hard to build. It could make women too afraid to walk into a pregnancy center for help, cutting them off from the very support and hope that often leads them to choose life, instead of seeking abortion out of state or turning to chemical abortion drugs in secret. We know that seeing their baby on an ultrasound and learning about the resources available makes a real difference. This bill threatens to erase those moments. It could also silence women who've already experienced the pain of abortion, keeping them from seeking the healing they desperately need through post-abortion counseling, simply out of fear that they'll be arrested. That's not compassion. That's not what a pro-life culture looks like. If we truly want to protect life and support women, we need to meet them with help and hope, not punishment. And yes, we must continue to hold illegal abortion providers and drug traffickers accountable. Now is the time to speak up.
Please urge your state representative to oppose House Bill 2197 today. You can find all the information you need to communicate with your representative via email or phone on our website.
Together, we can ensure Texas continues to lead with strength, compassion, and a deep commitment to life.
Thank you for standing with us.